It's that time, boys and girls. Time for the heifers. What's going on to my favorite heifer? Rocky.
This is what did you growl at me?
I just said Rocky. I could add a
sounded
roll
you
to it.
purring like a kitty. I'm like, no,
Don't get your ego started, okay? So I hope everybody is well. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us again for another episode of the Gossiping Heifers Show right here on YouTube Live every Wednesday, 8 p.m. So we got our people are in the building. I see Mr. Jai Guns is in the building. Princess Mookie G's in the building. Granny Texas Trina. And who else we have in here? We got some other folks in here.
D just came in.
Hello, D came in. What's going on? What's going on? So if you guys have a moment, please hit the share and like button. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get this thing off and popping. Girl, your eyes look electric tonight. Electric.
You know what it is? Tonight is the new moon.
Oh, God. I should have known. Why do you always have to have a theme with your look every goddamn episode?
Bitch, I'm theme queen. Don't play with it. I got my crystals outside right now waiting.
That's right, we are having a full moon.
These off and put them in there.
Oh, okay, got you. So you cleansing all your crystals, generating. What up, Jen? Generating all the positive energy.
I am charging my crystals, sweetheart.
Okay, what's up, Miss Piggy? Well, you can charge your crystals like some folks charge their vibrators. It's a different vibration.
Okay,
just a good
analogy. Ever in your life compare my crystals to a dildo. Let's not do that.
Come on, Rocky. But you were speaking earlier on how the universe is oversized, that there's things you naturally start doing that the universe is telling you, and then you get like a confirmation.
That part. You know, besides cleaning and tightening and putting stuff up, this new moon is a cleansing and new beginning. So you need to cleanse the old out for the new. And I'm very tapped with the universe, not even realizing it, because I never can sleep good when the universe is this busy. So sleep has been off, but I was just automatically cleansing my IG.
Good start.
I was like, didn't nobody make me mad. I just like, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You. So I was having a new moon. You gotta go. And then I get confirmation, like you said, because I watch certain people besides love spiritual, and I watch two other ladies on YouTube all the time. And they be a little too accurate because I like to get Libra readings. I'm like, is this heifer in my room? Is she watching me?
You know what? Sometimes them gifts be gifting. You understand? They just tell you stuff. Like, okay, look, were you in my mind space? What's going on? Because you were just knowing too much what's going on. What's up, Love, Abel, and Jocinta?
Hey, Jocinta, Lovable Creations, what's going on? And Jai Guns, congratulations, bro.
Yes, congratulations, my brother. Calvin got a job.
Nigga, you smell like French fries. My bad. Every time I hear that, Chappelle has tainted it for me. Okay, I'm sorry. But I mean,
I'm sorry.
It's always good when you have a confirmation on things. So, I'm just moving forward. You guys take advantage of this new moon. And when I say this, speak into what you want as an existence. Okay? Don't look back in your past. That's over with. Ain't nothing you can do about this shit. Okay? You can't do nothing about that. But use this new moon energy to speak in what you want and new for yourself that you don't have. Like some of y'all may have smelly monkeys. So speak into the moon. I don't want to have a smelly monkey no more. You know how to throw something in. I'm sorry, y'all. But I mean, it's just what it is.
But you know what? On the upside, we did get another confirmation. We talked to a good friend of ours today that was confirming some stuff that we, between each other, had a private conversation on. And I was just like, when the call came through, that was nothing but God's time, and that was something that we need to hear, and we appreciate our friend for that.
But you know what? It was like God and our ancestors was in the room, like, oh, really? Oh,
y'all gonna do what? Okay, we ain't doing this.
Okay? Let me. You need to call these heifers. They gonna listen to you.
They gonna listen.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just been a good sign day all damn day. Besides watching our brother Mookie G, if you guys catch him, please follow his podcast, Talking Dookie with Mookie.
I just want to say this one thing. Mookie, I know your McDonald's came with napkins. That's all the fuck I'm gonna say. Don't you ever come up on live in your life looking like you've been going down on the hamburger's ass. That's all I'm saying.
I just had a revisual because I was sitting there, I was like, where the goddamn napkins at?
And then he's slobbing like that, and I'm doing a fruit cleanser today. Damn you, Mookie. I've been eating fruit all day. And prunes on top of that.
You know what? Never mind. And you know what? Y'all gonna have to forgive Rocky. Do you want to let people know?
Don't forgive me. Don't you put that out there. Don't you forgive me. Because guess what? Mine working fine. I feel really good. It's called cleansing for a reason.
But I know. But I know you cleanse, and I also know the side effects. So that's why I'm just. I'm cautious.
Gas. I got gas, y'all. She got the nerve to ask me, won't you sit on a pillow? You know what I started to do? I said, why don't I go get one of your pillows you sleep on and muffle my butt tonight? Will that make you feel better?
I'm just saying because I already got a preview, and
you're going to get more.
That's all I'm going to say. I got a preview.
You're going to get more if you keep on. Hey, Jules. What's up, Jules? I was just talking about using Michelle's bedroom pillow to muffle my gas tonight. So if y'all hear a little rant, keep going. Don't worry about it. We know what it is. And let's just keep going.
Okay.
Praise the Lord.
I'm going to try to get in serious mode. I'm glad it's making you feel better.
That's right, Mookie. New moon, new booty.
You know what? This is the only thing I have a problem with in the comment section, because y'all know once Rocky gets on a certain role, y'all like to encourage her ignorance. And I'm going to ask y'all to bear with me, because I have to.
They not encouraging shit. It's wrong term. The fruit has encouraged it. Because I said I need to do a cleansing. I have not been doing the cleansing. And the sister need to lose about 40 pounds. I ain't gonna lie. 40 pounds would help. But I said I'm gonna start. And I spoke to Spiritual about this on her live that I was already talking about I need to cleanse. The call said, girl, you need to cleanse. So I'm cleansing. And here we are. I was going to call him Hoppo.
But look, long as you're feeling well, you're on your spiritual mission. I understand. I just know we're gonna have to ask Matt. But anyway,
and thank you, Granny. She's enjoying the journey.
Look, you know what, Granny? Thank you so much. I'll deal with you afterwards. But anyway,
leave Granny alone. That's what you gonna do. You're gonna leave Granny the fuck alone.
Have y'all not noticed? There's even though you said we got a new moon, it's got to be a Karen moon. It's got to be a Karen moon in these streets because the last week it has been nonsense. There have been elderly white women attacking black children. Okay, so it's like 2-3 stories we got tonight.
This ain't nothing new, but it's probably just been excessive. But right. You do know this new moon, because we're in a retrograde, so we're not going to blame the moon. We're gonna blame the retrograde. Because it's going to have you emotional and doing dumb shit.
Exactly. But I'm just saying there's so much footage. There's like 2-3 stories that's been floating around online on how black children are being attacked by elderly white women. And even just regular grown folks, elderly white women.
Well, this is what they normally do. You know, when people are racist, they try to find the weakest. And a white woman ain't going to find no big black dude, you know what I'm saying, and pick on them. They're not gonna fuck with a sister like me. I'm 5'9" and angry with crystals. They not gonna come for me.
How you angry with crystals? Make that make sense to me. Do you balance?
Yeah, I'm a Libra, bitch. I balance it all out. Because the moment a Karen steps to me, that's when anger appears. Because before that heifer walked up to me, I was happy.
This fool right here, Mookie, talking about we need to arm our children with folding chairs.
Mookie, I'm with you.
That's the start. So let's get started with the first one, where this apartment complex manager has been arrested for pouring soda on an 11-year-old child. Now, basically, they were in the swimming pool section of the apartments.
And I can see the pool.
And she asked them to leave.
For what?
And I'm sure with her mannerism, the way she asked them probably was not welcoming. But she basically was hitting on children beside pouring soda.
But what I want to ask, why they need to leave the pool? Isn't this a public area?
What up, Deacon? It's a pool, but I'm sure if you're not a resident, you probably cannot parlay. I mean, just like our neighborhood.
But who's to say they wasn't residents?
That's what I'm saying. So she don't know that.
Because see, in our pool area, you can't get in without giving them an address and that card.
Yeah, you got to have an access card.
If you don't have an access card, what is your address and your last name? Because they got a list of all the residents.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But my thing is, I guarantee you that Brokeback Mountain looking hoe wouldn't have pulled that mess if any black adults was around.
Well, look, I want y'all to peep the video first. We'll discuss it. Just give us a hot second. But I'm just like, yo, is no way.
Was she throwing food and hitting that child?
I don't know if it was food, but you could clearly see the soda bottle. You could clearly see how she's pouring soda on this child. Now, this is an 11-year-old child. And she says she's retaliating because she, which is not in the video, was messing with his sister, an 8-year-old. And she had basically hit this child.
I saw her hair hitting on the floor, getting up.
Right. So then when he intervened, that's his sister.
As he should.
Okay, so get up off my sister. You're going to get your ass whooped.
That part.
She claims all this bullshit, but she supposedly apologized. So I want y'all to check out this bullshit ass apology.
I don't want it.
The other day when he was out there, we asked him to leave, and he was mouthy, and I had a soda in my hand, and I just tossed it on him, and then I just dropped him. I admit I did, but it was wrong. But like I said, when you've done it, you ask him not to come back, and he's tearing up everything, and he cusses you out, and you don't know if he's going to hit you again or what he's going to do. I just reacted. But I will say that I'm sorry that I did that. I should have handled it.
You be sorry when I put my foot up your ass.
No, but it's funny how she left out how I attacked his sister first.
That part. It's convenient to leave out portion of the story that make you guilty, that you are guilty. So you decide to approach an 8-year-old and an 11-year-old, assault them physically because you did hit both of them. You pulled his sister's hair, then you poured soda on her brother. So of course the parents have filed a lawsuit, justified.
As they should. They better than me because I would have filed an ass suit.
But
I would have been at her house.
Exactly, Jules. She's not sorry. It's just something to just coat the situation, which is not. It's going to infuriate people even more.
And what Lovable Creations is saying, it was a black male worker out there too. And
I was about to get to that because when I looked at the footage again, you can see 2 black adult men in uniform. They both got on blue shirts. They have to work for that property, but they just stood by as she hit and assaulted these 2 children.
Well, these are evidently these are some spineless black men. Well, spineless porch monkeys.
was just like, because I had to watch it several times because you want to be accurate on your opinion. And I'm like, there's two grown-ass men in the background.
There's no way I'm going to stand by and watch that go down.
That was some sad shit.
I don't care if them kids was Chinese, Puerto Rican, white. I'm not going to watch an adult abuse a child. That's the first thing. But then I see you throwing shit and pulling a black child's hair. Oh, I'm really going in.
I'm about to whoop your ass myself, and they only have to be my kids.
I birthed them. You okay? Was that the mother? No, I ain't their mama.
I'm just a bypasser, about to bypass some ass whooping on. But it's this situation, and of course they're picketing. I do not. She's I don't think she's been arrested yet. I don't believe she's lost her job yet. But those should be two factors that need to happen ASAP.
Yeah, I would have filed criminal charges on her. And to be honest, their parents shouldn't have to. You got video evidence of her yanking on a child's hair, pulling her, and assaulting an 11-year-old boy. So why the police? Was this in Alabama? Where is this at?
Let me see. Let me find if they got a name where this place is at, because it was at an apartment complex. Michigan.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. But let me tell you something. There's racists everywhere. We walk around among racists on a regular basis and don't even know it.
Oh, yeah. Like, you go out the country and you still dealing with racism.
Yeah, I mean, even this lovely lady here, Miss Nancy Goodman.
Why do all these Karens have the same damn haircut? What is it? Is that the Karen cut?
It's the Karen cut. That's a good observation, but it's a damn Karen cut. So if y'all see any Caucasian woman walking around with this haircut, run. Because
I'm not running. No. I shall not run.
72-year-old, I believe she's in South Carolina, but she was at this restaurant, Bonefish Grill. And there were some black people in there restauranting, of course, and having a good old time. And sometimes we can get a little loud, just a little loud.
I ain't gonna lie. Negroes do get on my nerve when I'm out somewhere and they loud. Shut the hell up.
So instead of her calling management and saying, hey, they are disturbing the whole environment right about now, let me show you some footage of what she decided to do outside of what she should have did.
Come over here.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Don't talk about some real stuff.
Friends that are black, and I love them.
We never said anything about color. We never said. So here's the thing. Let me understand.
You're too loud.
We're too loud.
In your opinion, let me show you my money. It's just as green as yours.
Rhino, you're so stupid, nigga.
Stupid.
Was that the appetizer?
I was done when the heifer said y'all black folks make really good grits.
But why is it, you should have known where it was going. I have some black friends and I love them.
And they make really good grits. You know what good grits you about to have is me about to kick your grits.
Yo, what the hell is going on? Okay. If they're too loud, like I said, if there's any situation where I'm out in public, I automatically go to the management. I'm not interfering personally with that situation. That's their job. They too loud. Could you ask them to tone it down, please? But no, you want to walk over there, antagonize these women. And you know how black folks are. You can antagonize us. Right.
The moment you tell me not to do something, I'll shut that bitch. I'm about to get more ignorant.
But I'm going to explain to you just how blatant racism is. People always say, oh, there's no racism in my country. No, damn, no. This is a woman you probably
said ain't none.
Okay, but let me show you the aftermath of her having an interview with a news station.
I saw that.
Just check this shit out.
I'm a 71-year-old woman who lives in Raleigh. I suffer from tremendous anxiety.
She says that anxiety and the women's behavior pushed her to act as she did.
I'm not going to say I'm sorry to them because they kept pushing at it. So, and that's all I'd really like to say.
What about your use of the N-word?
I used that word because they forced me into it.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Yes, I do. That's why I said it.
So you're not sorry about saying the N-word?
No.
I'm not sorry I call them niggers.
Because I really felt they was niggers. And I say nigger all the time without this camera being in this mic in front of me right now. I say it all the time. And I really was excited that I got a chance to say niggers and didn't get my ass.
Did you see how blatantly nonchalant she was when she was just like, do you feel bad about saying that?
But if your anxiety is that bad, stay your ass in the house. With the
June
rest
said
of
she a Republican.
Oh, she's definitely, both of these Karen haircuts are Republicans. But if your anxiety is that bad,
right, Granny?
Stay home. Stay home.
Keep your ass in the house. Way.
The moment I would have heard her say that, I would have, everything would have went off. The next day or 5 minutes after whooping her ass and dragging her through the damn store, I wouldn't know what happened. And another problem. No, another problem I have. Where was management at this store? So at this restaurant,
right?
She was not removed. I need every black person, wherever the hell it was, not to be eating there.
Let's see. Again, the place is called Bonefish Grill, located in North Hills. I believe she said she's from Raleigh, so that's where the restaurant is located. And definitely, they are trending on Twitter for not taking appropriate actions to have her removed from the restaurant for being insulting and straight up racist. So this is something we're seeing daily. Unfortunately, like I said, the pattern is elderly white women. You know what I mean? It's elderly white women pulling this shit every other day. What? And I hate to say this because, like I said, I love all people and I base you off your character, not your color. But unfortunately,
take your ass off that haircut though. But go ahead.
Amongst this type of interaction that we have, they like to bait black people. You know what I mean? They like to antagonize us on purpose because, unfortunately, when black folks are in a situation like, if you staring at me too damn long and I don't know you, what's your problem?
Bitch, you don't want. They do look for you to be aggressive, but then this is my problem with black folks. We're not aggressive when we're supposed to be. You know, I think about the Native American woman when that woman claimed to have mental health and problems, and she told her to go back to her own country, and she was fucking with her at the gas station, and that Native American girl slapped the shit out of her. You know, with an old hoe like that, it ain't gotta be a brawl. All I need to do is punch that bitch in the throat one time. Conversation
not much of a fight.
Conversation over with, because you're going to catch your breath. Yeah, but that part. And as old as she is, she probably would have had a heart attack trying to catch her breath.
Yo, because had she been clocked right then and there, it would have been a whole different story on how these black women just ganged up on me. And they're two black, intelligent women that are enjoying dining. And like I said, when we having a good time, we can get a little loud, but that's something for the management to handle. You don't walk to my table with your phone in my face, looking for a confrontation. So now you're asking for it.
She was looking, and she would have walked up on me, she would have found one.
Right, Z-Dog, facts. We turn the other cheek and forgive and forget.
And this is what's bolding white people even more. Because black folks ain't doing shit except for in Alabama with a chair. What is wrong with you? Y'all better stop letting these white folks walk up on you calling you a nigga. I don't care if you're 102. If you are bold enough to walk up to me and say that, you are bold enough and strong enough to take the slap.
Exactly. Yeah, she bugging. J-Gun, she definitely bugging. Definitely D says nothing to do with anxiety. I'm like, everybody has a case of anxiety. What up, Tuggle?
What's up, Tuggle?
But
if her anxiety was that bad, people with real high anxiety normally stay their ass at home and Netflix and chill and pop their medication.
I want to see the case study where they had people that suffer from anxiety have a moment of racism. Please show me that case study.
Let me tell you something. This is the favorite go-to that Karens and Kens like to do. I have mental illness. I have anxiety. They always go to some kind of medical problem.
Right.
But you know what? You about to have a handicap problem, boo-boo.
Man, for real. Let's go to a quick break. We got more racism when we get back, boys and girls.
I can't take it no more.
Yes, don't go nowhere, goddammit.
Are you looking for a heartwarming podcast or a podcast that's going to teach you how to do something? Well, this is not the one. Mookie Talking Dookie, the podcast, will bring you funny life stories. And not just my life. I'm going to be interviewing random people and we're going to poke fun at life, period. Because life has a way of poking fun at us, but I think it's best that we poke fun back. Because that's the only way we can survive, is by laughing, smiling, and having a good time doing so. So be sure to subscribe and tune in. And let's see where this journey will take us. Mookie Talking Dookie, the podcast.
The book When Radio Was King by T.C. Tompkins, music industry icon, shares his experiences and journeys from his early years to the present while working with developing artists such as Sade, Luther Vandross, and Teddy Riley. T.C. Tompkins specializing in identifying legendary artists and launching their music to the top of the charts. Get your copy today. When Radio Was King, also available in ebook.
All right, boys and girls, we are back with more racism and news and all that other good stuff we like to talk about here on the Gossiping Heifers Show. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please take a moment to do so right now. Hit the like button. Yes, like button, please. And please share. We like for y'all to share.
Sharing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So we left off with one racist. Let's get to how.
No, we left off with two.
Couple of racists. Let's get to how our children can't even take the damn trash down to the sidewalk anymore. Let me pull this information up real quick, because when I saw this story, I was just like, damn, should I stop my son from taking the trash out?
No, he good, because I'm going to tell you why ours is good. Not only is our German Shepherd behind the damn gate looking and watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Auntie peeking through the damn window front door.
Oh, yeah, we both be watching. Okay, he down there. Okay.
And I'm too close to my damn gun for you to play with mine.
Thank you, Z-Dog, for doing that for us. We appreciate it. And Jack Guns is stating that that's been a scapegoat since they started popping those pills and smoking crack. And it is.
Yeah,
like you said earlier,
some serious meth heads.
It's always a mental illness on the reason for their behavior. So
I got mental illness too.
I want to see the racist version of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Does it exist? I need to see that right now.
Mac.
That's
peculiar. Sorry, you guys. If you haven't seen those, are movie quotes.
Yeah, well, Rocky and I will have flashes, and we'll just go right to the movie quotes. But let me show y'all this footage of, unfortunately, this child taking out the trash. Don't have all the details that I should on here. It's in Michigan. Again.
You know, it's not that many black folks in Michigan, though.
The child is taking out trash. Police said they were searching for a car thief in the area and mistakenly detained a young person. So we have a child that's taking out trash, and here's just a little bit of that footage of him being detained.
Lord have mercy.
It's sad. So that's just like a quick clip of what took place. He went down to take down the trash, mistakenly identified as a suspect for a car theft, and taken into custody. Of course, his parents are having a fit because his dad did come out while the police were there and explaining like, look, no, my son has been here. He's only this, years old, and he's taking down the trash. So when is it enough where you can't even have, let me tell you something. I look at responses on Twitter because people always love to hide behind social media to give their true opinion about some shit.
Yeah.
It was one white guy that said, I don't know why you guys are so upset. Police are doing their job. If they see a suspect that fits a description, they should be detained. I'm like, well, first of all,
are you crazy?
Right. So I'm just like, you give so many damn excuses to disrupt somebody's life. Now, even though the child is now at home with his parents, the thing is, he's still not going to get over the shit.
Who knows what kind of trauma that could cause that child?
That.
And, you white people don't never have this same attitude when January 6th was going down, where cops lost eyes and died. It's so funny how the police don't mean anything when it's about your bullshit.
Because I have never seen, and I'm sure it's a very rare case that a white child was taking trash down and got detained by the police because they fit a description.
I've heard of small amounts of cases, and not a lot, where I did witness a young white guy getting shot up in a damn hotel for no reason. But police also make sure that it's white folks that they know have no money.
It's a financial gain for the justice system.
When it comes to white folks, they look at you how you have. But see, black people, like you have that woman that's in the Olympics that was being disrespected on the airline.
Yep.
They don't recognize you. They just see your skin first and start talking shit. Then they realize, oh, damn, she's somebody. Or that basketball player. They did it the same way. Oh, somebody. And I keep telling black folks, I don't know when y'all gonna learn, but it's time to segregate and move.
Right. And I'm telling you, because it's not getting any better. It gets worse every year. Even though racism has a foundation here, certain political figures have made this a theme, and it's gotten it more out in the open where folks are just bold enough to get in your face with their ignorance. So
it's been okay.
It's been okay. It's all right.
He put this, and this is what makes me mad when I hear about certain black folks that support him. Oh, well, he gave out checks and he tells the truth. Everybody know the government full of shit. I don't need him to tell me the truth. Right. I know this.
And he's not qualified for any parts of truth. That has nothing to do with him whatsoever.
But that was his whole purpose of being in there. Let me steal. Let me get my hand deep in this damn cookie jar. And he's a master manipulator. Let me throw a fucking story out or do something ignorant and get y'all fools talking about something else.
That's all he do. And matter of fact, they're talking about these upcoming charges on Trump. Trump got so many damn charges. Yo, who is used to repeatedly go? Name somebody, one person that's repeatedly known for going to jail. Even though, and this is the problem with Trump, he's never suffered any consequences for his actions. So this is why he's still talking shit in public, and why he has
gains his followers too, though.
That
these people with this cult mentality, they're like, oh, well, let me join the bandwagon. Now some are coming off like, okay, y'all saying that y'all live for real,
right?
And we was really down, but it's a cult.
It's a cult. It really is.
And Trump is using a lot of this crap for his political little game to run. Trump done took so many damn people down. Even Kanye's fucking publicist. All you motherfuckers is going down. Okay? And I know a lot of them, especially them two black folks, they gonna flip on his ass. They got one dude, I cannot think of his name. His name has not been called until the Georgia, but he has been working closely with Trump and has been aboard on all of Trump's BS. And I know that white boy, if that white man flips on Trump ass is gone. And I don't care what none of you fools say, that nigga finna serve some time.
Yeah, I mean, because I know a lot of you guys believe that he won't serve any consequences. And the thing about it is, I think that's a theme because he's never had to suffer any repercussions for anything he's done.
Trump has never, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Trump has never done nothing this big is being the president. This is why I said a crook like him should have stayed a businessman.
Yeah,
he should have stayed a businessman. He would have been just okay. He's a rich white man. They were gonna overpay. They're gonna bypass all the bullshit he's doing unless he was a woman. Okay, because they got Martha Stewart. They got Martha Stewart for way less shit with tax shit that he did that he's doing. And my thing is, you got to also realize who the attorney is that's coming after his ass. You also got to realize if Trump's people that's always pulled him out of shit, they either dead or they going down with him.
Yeah. Oh, they go down before him.
Yeah, right. No, yeah. Because they about to give up their livelihood. So do I tell the truth and turn on this nigga, or do I do time?
Yo, the prosecutor for Georgia is killing me because she was just like, y'all got till Friday to turn y'all asses in.
Yeah, on the 25th, bitch. I need y'all turned in. And the thing I love about this, he finally got state charges.
Yes.
And the only person that could have bypassed it, name has been pulled up in this case.
Mm-hmm.
State charges, you can't waive by. Only federal.
You can't get no damn pardon and shit of that nature. But I'm going to see how funny this is going to be. You're going to be going from trial to trial and still trying to run for president. So I want to see how that's going to pan out, because I'm going to tell you one thing he's going to do. He's going to ride this PR train for his benefit, even though
you know what Trump doing. And I hate to say this. He's an air sign. He's a Gemini. He ain't that crazy. This nigga is making PR. He doing PR. He making money.
He's doing PR work.
Because now his little troll friend that lost his license,
Rudy Giuliani, he's been
broke.
Temporary disbarred. And yeah, these federal charges and state charges, as far as legal, obtaining legal.
Got no money.
Your wallet about to be drained.
No, Michelle, his wallet is drained. He is paying $50,000 a month on bullshit behind his Trump stuff. Now, for him to try, because they trying to get this Georgia turned to federal. Do you know how much money that costs? Now, Trump may be able to afford it because he's sucking his coat dry. So as he runs, people are still donating money to him.
Yes.
Giuliani, you just sitting there broke.
He ain't got no damn OnlyFans going. Ain't gonna have to have one.
Yeah, Giuliani broke.
Outside of that bullshit, I heard this story that came out of Georgia where this brand new mother was delivering her baby and her child got decapitated during delivery by a black female doctor. Now, black women are already at high risk when it comes to delivering a baby because they don't put black women as priority.
She was related to them guards watching that child be assaulted, but go ahead.
I'm a prime witness to that, because when I had my son, there were things that should have been done that were not done. And I truly believe if I had the proper care, and I'm not saying I regret anything, but I'm saying if my son had the proper care during his delivery, he probably would not be autistic.
And we don't know that, but knowing the circumstances, like you said.
Yes.
And I knew right off the bat once we got in that hospital room, not only was this racist doctor flirting with me, but he was racist as fuck.
He was
racist just by some statements. And I had to look at him like, do I cuss this bitch out before he touched my sister and my unborn nephew?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna, ooh, Lord Jesus. But I gave him that deaf sister look. Nigga, you doing way too much. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me before I snap in this bitch.
But black women do have a harder time when it comes to getting proper medical care when it comes to delivering our children. So this woman said her child was decapitated during delivery, and the doctor and the hospital staff tried to cover it up. And police confirm that they are currently investigating this case. So, I'm just like, yo, that is it is sad, Piggy, that it is. How do you, I don't know what the procedure you did, because I know there's certain ways you could deliver. And if that was the case, if the child was stuck in the canal, it should have been a C-section.
And D, I'm the same way. I've never heard of nothing like this ever happening.
Right.
But it sounds like that child was rough handled. You know that baby's bones ain't right.
Fragile. Real
that
fragile.
baby is fragile. And she was probably tugging and pulling on that baby's head to get this baby out.
I'm like, bitch, if you don't know what you're doing, please go for a C-section so you don't risk the mother's life, the child's life. Do what you're supposed to be medically trained to do. But the plaintiffs were eagerly awaiting the birth of their first child, but were devastated to learn that not only did their baby not survive the delivery, he was tragically decapitated in the process.
Baby was murdered.
He suffered tremendous pain and suffering. It's just so damn sad to me on how we are treated when it comes to just doing something that's naturally our duty on, having children.
And the sad thing that this is a black woman, because I always advocate on having a black doctor.
Right.
Now, my doctor ain't fucked up like this. Okay. I will say this about my doctor. That woman fucked up. You murdered a child. You should have done, your medical background should have told you, okay, the child is not coming through the canal or is stuck. It sounds like the baby may have gotten stuck.
Right.
Either you need to make that woman push harder or something. A C-section.
Exactly. But, I think they're trying to get out of it the best way possible. And like I said, the whole staff and the doctor is trying to cover shit up. So the investigation is ongoing. I just pray for that family because that was going to be their first child, and to experience that type of trauma after getting to a point of delivery, it's really jacked up.
I could not imagine being that woman, feeling that baby growing and kicking and moving. You bonding with this baby for somebody to come and just murder your child.
Girl, I would have been in the goddamn psych ward. I'm not going to even lie.
Well, I would have whipped that bitch's ass on site.
Yes, Miss Piggy, we got a notification. Thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you, girl.
Appreciate it.
Follow her lead too, y'all. Do like Eric B. and Rakim. Follow the leader. It is the 50th year of hip hop.
Right. It is 50 years. So yes, thank you for bringing that to the light. Also, we got, you guys have known the movie The Blind Side with
girl
Sandra Bullock. Now, this is the real story based off of Michael Orr.
Look at Becky.
And he's a football player, professional football player, as well as supposedly being adopted by this Caucasian family.
Oh, never adopted.
But now he was in high school. He was struggling. They supposedly took him in. And I'm going to discuss a pattern after I land. That now he is suing them because all the money from the movie The Blind Side, anything that they made in reference to his name, has not really been, he hasn't seen a red cent of it that he claims.
But their children have that, the white ones, I mean.
But their kids have, because they had him sign some paperwork and he thought it was adoption paperwork, but it was actually conservatorship over his assets and his business dealings, his likeness. They could make money off of. So now everything's coming light. He said, look, I thought I was signing adoption papers. I didn't. And I have been taken advantage of financially. So I need my money. Give me my money. That's what I want.
And Mookie spoke on this because he works in, and he's a teacher. Fuck it.
Right.
And he said he's noticed kids that he's noticed from elementary, but when they get to a high school or junior high, all of a sudden these white people in the stands just cheering, go. So, I'm sure they sitting back watching dollar signs. This child can really play.
If they're athletic, when do Caucasian parents step in to take the parenthood role, but still profit off of their adoption? And the sad case about this wasn't even a legal adoption.
It wasn't even adoption. He was pretty much just this kidnapped. His likeness was kidnapped and jacked.
And so when does it stop? Because, okay, now you didn't have Sandra Bullock in a movie about me. Y'all done made all kind of money. What up, Shar?
And I know Sandra Bullock ain't going for that bullshit.
Made all kind of money off of this man and his football career. But I was noticing, like you said, Mookie mentioned on his podcast, that you see a lot of Caucasian parents that adopt black children, mainly the ones that are athletic.
Yeah.
and they getting payday. So is this now a trending factor? Because you always see a lot of Caucasian people adopting Black children. And unfortunately, adoption is very expensive because I'm sure more Black people will be involved. But it's expensive as hell. So since they can afford it,
and very in a severe interrogation too.
Yeah. So if they can afford it, are they actually adopting these children because they want to be a parent, or are they adopting Black children based off of their abilities, whether it be athletic, creative?
But see, you saying the wrong word because this child was never adopted.
They
lied to this baby and said they was adopted. I'm sure they were like, yeah, you can sleep over here. We'll buy you the truck and all this shit because we know we're going to make some money off your ass later. It was an investment. Now, see, an adoption is what Sandra Bullock actually did with the child and doing Katrina. And then she adopted another Black child. And I love me some Sandra.
Yeah.
I've listened to how she feels when it comes to her Black children and the fucking police and these Karens we talked about earlier. So
it's sad.
It's a big difference between adopting and just robbing a child.
And you know what? I don't know. Like I said, I know it's an expensive process, but when the adoption of Black children go down, how thoroughly investigated are these to be parents? Because you don't know what the true point of them adopting a child is.
Yeah, she definitely adopted a boy than a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember Sandra saying she adopted a little girl because the little boy was like, okay, nobody looks like me. Nobody
don't get me started.
Like me.
They were just debating on Charlize Theron, who plays, that evil queen in Snow White. She's got 2 Black children. One's a boy and one's a girl, but she identifies them as both daughters. I'm not sure if it's what up, Quan. I'm not sure if it's a choice by the child. I would hope that's the case, but there's been a lot of criticism when it comes to her having a Black child that's a male that is identifying as a female.
I ain't gonna touch that because I'm finna offend a lot of people.
Right?
With this goddamn, I was born a girl, but I'm a man now. I'm over that. And second of all, when we want to start talking about the new sacrifice, I heard that's the new sacrifice.
Girl, don't get me. We're not gonna even touch that, but I just wanted to lightly bring that up. All right, let's get to the moment that made all Black people want to create a new holiday: the Riverboat Brawl.
We're not gonna do a holiday though.
But that's what Black folks were saying, that this ought to be a holiday where this man who was doing his job, clearing the dock for an incoming boat, and these Caucasian boat owners were in the space and basically assaulted the man trying to do his job.
No, they didn't assault. They tag team jumped his ass.
Even the women that were with him, because when you look at the footage over and over again, you'll see 1 or 2 of the women kicking this man while he's on the ground, and these other men are restraining him. Yeah. So, of course, wrong one. That's later.
I laugh at that Tucker Town rolling on the river. they were brawling on the river.
But let's understand, this wasn't just about a boat space. It was a racially motivated fight because they said, along with witnesses, they was calling him the N-word. They threatened to get their gun, and that's when they started pounding on the man.
Yeah, it was racially motivated.
It was.
The man was trying to do his job. Now, I will say kudos for Black folks coming to this man's rescue.
Yes.
We all do this, even if it's the fucking police. Because we're the only country that don't just jump on motherfuckers. Have you ever noticed, like that soccer team, I don't know if it was Brazil. And that cop came out there fucking with a streaker.
Yes.
And they like, girl, that whole soccer team whooped his ass.
The whole audience came down and whooped that cop's ass.
Girl, the soccer team, the audience like, yo, well, hold up. This is why the police don't get out of hand over there. Because
exactly.
The citizens be like, hold up, no, we're not doing this. But my thing is, what's funny for me is how white people call themselves getting assaulted, offended.
Right.
And I want to remind white folks what your ancestors did, okay?
Off the dock that sold slaves.
Yeah, let me tell you something. We just bragging about a chair going upside their ass, upside their head, okay? But y'all would have picnics, for which was called pick a nigga.
Right.
Lynching and burning and cutting off body parts. And you made postcards of this shit.
Made a Hallmark moment.
To your family, Negroes.
And my thing about this whole situation, no, it's not a proud moment, but it was a necessary moment because too many times we have witnessed Black people being attacked, and they're not attacked by one person. It's a gang of people, and they all get up on them, assault them, injure them, possibly even kill them. And I'm just glad that we had a moment where Black folks saw, okay, this is some bullshit, and we about to handle this. So if we have more moments like this, and this is amongst each other, not just with Caucasians, y'all see some bullshit amongst each other. Somebody needs to diffuse the situation because we are spending too much time and energy on bullshit and getting physical about it.
Well, I mean, we're not getting physical and angry about the right things.
That.
Now, this what happened in Alabama. That was the right thing to get physical about. Okay?
Exactly.
Baby Aqua, I'm gonna call him Baby Aqua because he was a teenager. And it's another thing, Black folks. Y'all went and researched to find out who this child was. Put all his information online, and you don't know what kind of danger you could have. This is Alabama, bitch. You don't know what kind of danger you put this child in. I still commend that baby for
doing
like Baby Aquaman for going over there.
But let's stop putting information out because there's a bunch of fucking psychos. I mean, even the judge over the Trump case is getting already, which I'm not surprised, racist threats.
Oh, she been getting them.
I mean, it's just sad. You can't, and the more information you put out there, it makes it an easier target.
They don't call her a bed wench, a whore, an in whore. They threaten her life. And I think white men too, y'all mad because y'all can't get that black coochie like you was back in the day.
Well, at least the 3 suspects of the brawl were arrested. And don't think the brother with the swinging chair is not going to get off. But let me say this while I'm on the brother with the chair, because that became the most mean moment of the whole brawl. When people saw that brother hit that woman upside the head. Now, I'm talking to Black folks particularly. What did y'all expect? She got up there, got in the mix, and got what the results were for a brawl. So you cannot sit up and say, oh, well, he was just out of hand for hitting that white woman. Look, if it was one of us.
But I'm laughing at Piggy. She said this shit was funny. The thing is, as a woman, and I'm a woman, Michelle's a woman.
Yes.
If I see a brawl I don't want to get my ass involved, guess what? I don't get involved.
I'm on the other side of the damn street watching with my damn camera.
Now if it's my man, I'm sure one of them was dating. Baby, stop, get off of him. But I'm not finna come in and start throwing bows. Now it's a different thing if that was your man getting jumped on.
Right.
Yeah, go get a folding chair and with their ass.
But how funny.
But you involved yourself in a brawl with a bunch of men. And I'm like Whoopi Goldberg. If you're gonna run up and hit a man like that, don't be surprised if that nigga slap your ass back.
Nook if you book, okay?
Okay, bitch, nook if you book. What? Girl, we South Memphis, don't play with us. Don't involve yourself, women, in a man's fight.
That part, but like I said, you think just because you happen to be Caucasian and that, I may not get, harmed in this, but you get yourself in the mix and you get a goddamn folding chair upside your fucking head. What do you expect?
In the river. Don't forget that, bitch, you was hit with a folding chair and thrown in the water. Okay? But this is something that white women do. And let me I'm not going to say Karens, because not all white women do this, but this is a Karen method. I'm going to involve myself or start some shit, but then I'm going to hide my hands and, woe is me. And you Negroes go for this Karen shit. And you know that's what they do. They hide their hands and cry.
The powerful white tears.
I'm going to smack the next Negro that go for a Karen story. That's all I got to say.
I don't give a damn. She got her ass involved. She got part of the brawl that she wanted to be involved in. Case closed.
And I'm trying to understand why did they need her help? It was what, 4 men already jumped, 4 men jumping as one man.
Right.
Why do they need you? So both of you Karen bitches came over to help.
So you got a chair.
That part, Turtle, you gonna get this work, bitch. If I see my dude and 4 of his homeboys beating the shit out of somebody, baby, stop from a distance. Yeah. Baby, stop. Look, don't do that. But I'm not going over there. But if it's my man getting jumped, I'm coming over there with a flagpole and start whooping on somebody, okay? That's different. Because you're not going to touch mine.
You know what? Before we go to a break, because you know what? Because I don't even want to get any deeper on this goddamn story. Because we could go on for hours with the goddamn jokes.
Don't touch my nigga. What? Don't touch mine. What? Nook if you buck. What? Nook if you buck.
What? I promise you, I'm about to pull out the 3-6 Mafia on that shit. If you're not from my hood, get from around her.
That part.
Not here. Her.
Gangsta walk, bitch.
I can't do it with your ass.
Better recognize South Memphis.
Oh my God. Look. Let's go ahead and go to a damn breakdown because my ass to laugh too damn hard from this.
That's a 901 break.
We're gonna talk about Oprah Winfrey.
I don't
get a little backlash. Her. Yes.
Oh Lord.
We'll talk about it. Don't go nowhere, y'all. We'll be right back.
Thank you for listening to the Gossiping Heifers podcast. We know that you love to listen and watch our show, and we love to make it for you. But producing the podcast costs money, and we need your help to make sure that we can keep bringing you fresh and amazing content. That's why we're asking you to consider donating to us on buymeacoffee.com/Gossiping Heifers. You can donate whenever you feel like it, or you can donate monthly by becoming a subscriber. Whatever works for you. Every dime that you donate helps us keep the Gossiping Heifers podcast going strong. So please visit us at buymeacoffee.com/Gossiping Heifers and make your donation today. We truly appreciate your support. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
All right, we are back, and let's just kick it off. Let me get my heifer up in the building.
I'm sorry, but while we was on break, I started thinking about you won't hit a motherfucker. Boy, you remember that song? I bet you won't hit a motherfucker.
We got to do a Memphis playlist when we get off this damn live.
Look, I already got mine. I still rock my 666 Mafia. I still. Where the dollars at?
Where the dollars at? What? Where the dollars at? Girl, don't get me started on that shit.
You wonder why I'm ignorant. I'm from South Memphis. Stop playing with me.
You missed the whole goddamn show, Reese, with your slow ass self. That's what the hell you missed.
Goddamn Reese. I hope you listen to my DM I sent you 3 times.
But Oprah, now, you know, she calls herself being charitable. She went out to Maui where they're experiencing these bad fires out there. So she shows up.
Did she come with some money and water?
Well, she got property out there, number one, but she showed up to the shelter helping these people going through this tragedy with a camera crew. So it's going on around the internet that she was denied access to help. That's not true. She could come in. The camera crew had to stay out.
Yeah, part.
This is one thing.
I get tired of people trying to do charity and they want to film it. That's not charity. That's not doing something from your heart. Okay? You know.
I'm laughing at Jules.
What Jules say?
Say, well, why is he here?
But my thing is, yeah, I'm just like Oprah. I've been hearing a lot of fuck stuff about Oprah lately.
Hell yeah.
It
Didn't
ain't
Monique
good.
tell you?
Yeah, it ain't good. A lot of children trafficking. I'm gonna leave it there. Leave it there. But anybody that's filming them, giving them food to the homeless or money to the, you ain't.
I can't stand that shit. I honestly, when I see somebody and they decide to make a bunch of sandwiches and go to a homeless area and start distributing sandwiches and filming it.
Good to a sandwich. Uncle, go ahead.
But
I've been eating fruit all day. Damn you.
Okay, shit. But when people are supposed to be involved with charity work, but they take a camera with them, then you're not actually doing charity. You're doing content.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
There's a difference. So
low life motherfuckers.
That's what we're doing right now. You freshening up your lip gloss while we in the middle of the damn show. Yeah. You ain't shit.
I want to do the same thing so he can kiss my ass. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. No, but yeah, back to Oprah. I've never been a huge Oprah fan. I feel like Oprah got to a certain level and forgot where the fuck she came from. And I'm tired of celebrities. You know, I know Africa need help too, but you got a lot of black children here.
You got plenty of causes here in America, but for some reason, they always go overseas and invest. Yeah. Like, how the hell is the American dollar going to have any more value if we don't invest in our own country?
That's why they're going to have to bring them jobs back, because the dollar's finna be shit. And overseas is damn shit. And I'm the American. I ain't even mad at Africa. I'm not mad at Africa. But you know what I am mad about? Africa went through this whole list about the diamonds and the fossils. What about us? They stole us. Why wasn't the people involved in that list?
Because we ain't shit. We've been Americanized too much. That's what the hell.
It ain't true. My Nigerian blood is sky high. Why wasn't our people been stolen? Why wasn't we on the list?
They say we too deluded. But
that ain't the point. That is not the point. Africa should have put our people been stolen too.
I agree that we should have been on the inventory list.
Not for stolen Africans, America wouldn't be what it is. We should have been number one on the list, Africa. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because this country wouldn't have been shit without them stolen Africans.
You ignorant as hell, Mikey. Well, onward and upward. Do you know Beyoncé officially has her own holiday in Atlanta now?
Hey, Michelle, ask me again.
About what, Rocky?
About Beyonce's holiday.
Oh, Rocky, how do you feel about Beyonce's holiday?
I give no fucks. Her husband bought her island. Why the hell should I care? Jay-Z bought this bitch an island.
That's true. But at the same time, I'm confused on how Atlanta gives her own holiday and she's from Houston.
Excuse me, you saying Houston, right? You've answered your own question. You know, the first time I ever heard a lot of effed up things about Beyonce, and this is like little petty, stupid stuff. Because trust me, Beyonce in that island and this holiday gives no damns what y'all saying about her having bad breath and all this shit. It was when I moved to Houston, Texas, is when I heard the most disgusting bull.
Her own hometown be dogging her ass out. It's a damn.
That's why she moved to New York.
I'll never forget when we were at a local radio station. We first started a radio here in Houston. And the station is affiliated with Beyonce because when she was a kid, she used to come up there and audition. And I remember when we were there, which was like 7-8 years ago, they were still talking, oh, that little bitch came up here and she's trying to sing and she wasn't shit. I'm like, well, damn, she's a big success now. Can you at least
the thing is, she still get that church money. Like, and look, these are reasons why I don't go to church.
You right?
Reasons like this is why I don't go. Hypocrites.
Yeah, they major hypocrites.
Old angry pimps. How many of y'all got a pastor that's a pimp, an ex-pimp? Raise your hand. Have you been to that church? That's where she went. This is why I don't go. I'm just saying. The last time I remember going to church, it was a while ago. The motherfucker said, make it rain on the first lady. I said, huh?
Make it
Am
rain
I
on
at the
first
booty
lady.
club?
Yes. Make it rain on the first lady. I've never heard the terminology, number one, but you're telling your congregation it's the first lady's birthday. Make it rain on the first lady.
And my face was exactly what I just did. I said, huh? What? I ain't making it rain. I'll get up and you can make it rain on my ass. If that's what we doing up in church, I'll come up in here and make it rain. I will drop this little medium ass booty all day if you make it rain.
This is true. Tuggle, I promise you we are not lying. We went to a church and it was the first lady's birthday. That was the exact terminology they told the congregation.
This nigga sat up there and said, yes, it's the first lady's birthday. You all come up here and make it rain. I said, huh?
Are we at the club?
Is this diamonds? What? Yeah. So, yeah, these are reasons why I tell people I'm spiritual. I don't go to church. And
shit.
Reese, you don't never come near a church because your ass was smoked. So you can't say you saw me at a church ever. Because your ass would be like, you would be like Preacher Paulie. Oh, hell, it's hot as hell in here. Ooh, go outside on the lawn.
Let's go outside on the lawn. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Shit.
That is Reese smoking. And I don't mean like his fiance. That nigga smoking like barbecue.
Oh, his drawers are smoking. Oh my God. No, Tuggle, it's not Magic City, but I'm just saying that's what the minister said.
That's what I thought it was Magic City. Look, I'm not throwing nothing at a raggedy female booty. Okay?
A holy raggedy booty. That's what it was.
Do you know I don't like to let go of my change? That's one thing me and Reese may have in common because I got Mama was 5% Jew. I like to keep my money. Yeah.
Okay. I got to move on because see, we'll be on this making rain shit all day and night. RuPaul's Drag Race has recently got into a little controversy.
What?
You know how they have these competitions, they're supposed to do a certain makeup theme. Well, one of the contestants decided to do blackface.
Is that blackface? She looked like that damn Muppet on the Muppet Show. Really, y'all? Oh my God. Hi.
Oh my God, yeah. Groovy.
Yeah, I know RuPaul ripped that butthole up.
Well, the character, RuPaul's Drag Race star, Pearl, is apologizing after a look she deemed 90s Britney Eskeet took a ton of heat after many believed it to be blackface. Now, I have to go with that. That's what I'm saying, the lips, because you see the center picture, but she had her lips enhanced. She's got a darker tone, got the blonde hair. She's like a little ghetto hoochie.
No, she looked like that goddamn Muppet. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, she does look like that damn Muppet. Yeah. She does. She does.
Yeah, exactly. Like I haven't watched RuPaul in a long time.
Right. Exactly. Qual, like, what the hell is that? So when you put this kind of thing out, and we're already dealing with a lot of racism, and you wonder, okay, what made you enhance your lips, make your skin darker? She kind of Nicki Minaj, like I'm
but
just
you know
saying.
What? I'm looking at the artwork she did with her eyes, and the sad thing is, she could have did a Barbie,
right?
Because her eyes almost look doll-like.
Yep.
And you just fucked up.
Yeah, you could have left
Mel,
the dark.
Hey, you know you fucked up, Mel.
You could have left that crap off your face, and we would have.
You know you don't fucked up. That's all I'm saying. You know you don't fucked up. Soon as you put that brown on.
Right. It's over with. Because soon as you spray painted your ass, you should have left well known.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Damn shame. That's why I don't never do nothing.
Oh my God. I was just like, you know what? I would give you credit because it's very artistic, but when you put on brown skin
and big juicy lips,
big ass lips, it don't come over right. It just don't come over at all. So
do you know how rare them big ass lips that she got on? We knew one girl in Jersey and Jay-Z. That is how often I had seen lips that fucking big.
Girl, I can't, but like I said, there's backlash coming, so we'll just see how this goes on. Tory Lane is back in the news because, you know, he's been sentenced to 10 years after shooting Meg Thee Stallion in the foot.
I heard.
And a lot of people were giving Meg Thee Stallion a hard time, and people don't realize she was not the one that went through with getting him charged. It was the state.
Yeah.
And
look,
now
he's
understand
how the law is. If we married and you beat my ass and the police happens to be called because the neighbors is hearing some shit and they come and they see my face swole
the hell up,
and you have nothing going on, you're going to jail and they have the rights without me to press charges against you.
Exactly.
This is why black folks need to read and understand laws. So being that Meg's toe was shot when the police showed up, oh, that bitch toe gone. Her pinky toe was gone. And this nigga with the gun over here like, oh, okay, you going. So the state can prosecute him.
They can prosecute
without Meg.
Because everybody was giving Meg Thee Stallion a hard ass time because they think, oh, you just throw the black man. Fuck that. It was a state, and even if it wasn't a state, nigga, you just shot my damn toe. My pinky toe.
And I gotta wear high heels and twerk my ass all day. How am I gonna do this with my toe fucked up? Now that's the only beef I got with Meg. I don't know none of Meg's music because all of it is about twerking and shaking your ass. If you black women don't stop, I was watching Merlin, whatever that nigga name is, a comedian. You know I'm fucking up his name.
I know what you're talking about.
And he asked MC Light to give him the first verses of her Paper Thin. 17-year-old black girl at this time, y'all. And then that fool said, could you imagine her talking about my booty hole black and my coochie pink? Because that is all the female rappers do. Now, I should have kept, we should have recorded that and showed what the mindset was with our female rappers at 17 back in the day. Happy anniversary hip hop. Cheers. Again.
And this nigga in the comments talking about who's in charge of the girls. You know what? You and your goddamn Harlem Night quotes ain't gonna work with me tonight.
Hey, I'm just saying, but the bitch did get a pinky toe shot with big toe. Somebody, a toe was assaulted.
That's all we know. But he tweeted after his sentence came out saying, I've never let a hard time intimidate me. That he shared to Instagram. I will never let no jail time eliminate me, regardless of how they try to spin my words. I've always maintained my innocence and always will. I don't think he'll end up serving the full 10 years.
No, he probably will not over a toe.
And then talking about raised boom boom room.
But yes, I'm in charge of the girls.
But see, this is one thing I need people to stop doing is, you know, if you've already are dealing with the legal system, like Trump's ass, he don't know when to shut the fuck up.
But I'm loving Trump talking, okay? Because I want to see, I want to see this shit because they're gonna.
I want to see it.
They keep talking. They're talking about letting the trial be on TV. Bitch, this is gonna be bigger than the O.J. Simpson. And Reese, I hope you are front and center to watch your favorite president go down. But anyway. Reese. But my thing is, I'm not happy about a black man going to jail for 10 years, and I don't know how he's so nonchalant about this.
Right.
He told me I had to do a year. I'm gonna be in my room with the lights going in and out, probably urinating on myself.
Yo, I'm crying right there on the spot. Even if I'm locked up for only 24 hours, I don't want to be there. Okay, I don't belong here.
I'm not Monique. What was her name? Wherever Dick ain't running free is not for me.
It's not for me. Some more. That was some more.
Some more.
And I hate to say this, man, because I try to give our brother a break, but he's back in the news. Tyrese.
Why he look like that in this picture? What the fuck? It's like he doing a transformer in front of us. Who is this Negro?
He is actually trying to sue Home Depot.
They are racist, though.
Well, I'm going to say this. I watched the footage of him interacting with the brunette lady.
Yeah.
And she had a very nonchalant, whatever attitude. I will say that.
She working at Home Depot.
But apparently he's working on some building projects. He sent his crew down there to get some materials. They had to go through a lot of red tape to pay for it and should provide ID, so and so and so. It just all kind of stuff. So he personally went down there and confronted the young woman that was supposed to be ringing up the whole thing, talking about, because she did. I'm telling you, if you guys saw the footage, she did have an attitude. But I think he's going too far with his lawsuit. It's not gonna happen.
Okay, first of all, for someone, this is he been around white folks too long, because this is what I call white privilege shit. Okay, he's a Negro privilege. Your ass got music and movies. You got a lot of money. Then you got a billion Hondas in your backyard. You gonna sue a bitch that works at a Home Depot?
Right.
Really?
Right. She told the lady,
bitch, she probably didn't want to be there that day. But a lot of people that work these kind of jobs don't want to go.
They don't want to deal with the public. I promise you, any job that deals with the general public is always going to be a stressful job, because the public is always trying to test your nerves.
Yeah.
Always.
No, he has always been extra. And I don't know if he's suing the company or is he suing his woman. But even if
he's at Home Depot. Right.
Okay, he's about to get her fired. She gonna get fired. Bitch, you started all this shit with your little Becky ass attitude. She may need that job. That have her probably eat TV dinners every fucking day.
Look, however it goes down.
She probably could barely pay her fucking bills. Is why she got an attitude. And here your Hollywood ass is with all the money, giving this woman a hard time.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, however it is, but like Princess said, I can't take Tyrese seriously because he's always extra on everything that occurs in his life.
Yes,
from
he is.
Personal to professional. It's like,
dude, how did he get that dark skin? It's just like, I ain't gonna say him and Drake, but him and somebody light skin should have changed skin tones.
Something. Because I'm just like, dude, you were just bitching about your ex-wife. You just made a song about your ex-wife. Now you in Home Depot starting some shit. So I'm done. I wish my brother would sit his ass down.
He's not gonna do that.
Stop. If you're going to do something about it, keep it off social media.
I need to look at his bitch ass zodiac sign.
The more you do, the more people are like, what the hell is going on now? That's the attitude. Because when I came across it, I was like, what's this food and done now?
What are you gonna sue Home Depot because she had a bad attitude?
That means everybody's liable for a lawsuit.
Nigga, please don't go to Walmart, okay? Don't go there. You talking about it, but I'm just saying, for all he knows, she could be a college student that's been pulling an all-nighter, studying. Now I gotta come to this bitch ass shit and deal with bitch ass motherfuckers like you. And I'm making minimum wage as the cost of living goes up. She may not be in a chipper mood.
Right. And dealing with, like you said, it might be a cocky, arrogant attitude that you came in here with. It makes me really just want to wrap you up and get you out my face.
Or she probably seen his bitch ass online being a little hoe all these years. Like, here come this bitch. That's probably how she was at the register. Like, goddamn. Here come this trick.
Oh,
but I'm just, it's the arrogance in, someone, if he had the right mindset to where he's supposed to be, he could have turned her fucking attitude around real quick by being polite.
He could have offered her a Coke and a smile.
Or you know what, ma'am, if you help me out and move a little quicker, I got an extra $100 for you. Nigga, you got it.
Yeah.
You could let it. Could have said, you know what? You can eat for free at my Benihana's in my backyard. Don't nobody else come to. You could have had the whole place to yourself. So I find this to be very arrogant, very effed up of someone of his financial stature to be fucking with her.
Princess talking about Jody got a new hustle.
That part. And you know what? If she really wanted to make him pissed, she should have said, Jody, call your mama.
Huh? Little Jody.
Your mama, Jody.
Little Jody.
You know what I just thought of? I'm very upset after all that hype about gas. You know, I ain't fought it one time.
You know.
I just thought about it.
Rocky, you are ignorant as hell. I'm glad that your gas has held off for the evening because I was worried. I was worried because you gave me a preview before we went live.
I gave you a couple of previews.
You gave me a grand standing ovation. And I was like, this heifer gonna be doing this shit all through the show tonight. Thank God your ass shut down.
You know what? I hope if after she loses her job, I hope that bitch sued Tyrese.
And Princess is up here singing Frozen for your ass. Let it go.
I want to let it go. It just stopped for a second. You know what's going to happen, Princess?
Thank you, Black Jesus.
The moment we get off this live and I go sit back there with her, it's going to pop back. I think it's
exactly. I know what's going to happen. Soon as we get off of this damn platform, she's going to bring her funky ass back here.
And I promise y'all, I'm going to stand by her desk.
You better not.
And
you better not.
I'm going to do an Ace Ventura and spray my butt cheeks.
You don't have to. The way you were sounding earlier, you don't have to spread shit.
I went under another name. I was on page 39. I spread my butt cheeks.
No more Talladega Nights for your ass, because you good and ignorant, okay? No more for you. Look, that's gonna do it for the heifers tonight. I can't take it no more with this heifer.
Oh,
we are gonna be back next week. The audio version of the podcast should be available by Friday. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so and join us every Wednesday night. Turn the notifications on, matter of fact, because I know sometimes we get busy, we forget. So that's why you gotta turn your notifications on so you know when them heifers is coming on live. And make sure you share a heifer.
Sound effect of gas for y'all, but I can't.
No, we're not doing that. And thank you guys for the donations tonight. Thank you guys for the donations tonight, because y'all know we try to do what we can to make sure y'all are informed and get good entertainment.
Thank you for. Did you donate some shit? I know Piggy. I know Lace did.
I know. Yeah, Piggy donated. Okay, so
I didn't see Black Ass. Hey, Black Ass.
Again, if you guys want to become monthly subscribers where you could donate whatever you could care to give the heifers, just go to Buy Me a Coffee /2 heifers. That way you can donate on a regular basis or whenever you feel like it. And we're gonna wrap this on up. This heifer's having a goddamn fit.
I'm drinking my coffee, ho.
I see you. Don't do that shit no more. Okay. Go ahead and take us out.
This look like Reese. Oh, bye, niggas.